Nard out here with a new CSGO Pro Tricks video. Please make sure to support me by subscribing to the channel, liking the video, and leaving a comment. I greatly appreciate your support. I have an announcement to make before I show you the tricks, is that if you have any cool tricks you want to show off, I'll be featuring viewer and fan tricks towards the end of my trick videos moving forward, so if you want to share them with me, join my Discord and share your tricks in the Ideas channel. LXB has a one-way smoke that he throws when he is playing long and the enemy team is executing A. He runs and underhands the smoke to where it lands near the box in sight, where he gets on top of it and he can see over the smoke, and it acts as a one-way, making it hard to spot him. He kills Tag and then backs up and kills Hampus coming through the Moto smoke, and then lastly gets the last kill into res mid. Besides the one-way, the smoke gives you cover to allow you to push through the Moto smoke and into sight. Here's what the smoke looks like as if you were coming up from short. You can spot a little bit of Alexi B's head. Monasi throws an advanced smoke in front of Moto as NIP are executing A. This smoke will give him cover to push through the Moto smoke, and he will choose to go towards Graveyard, and he gets 2 nice kills from it. This is a smoke Simple likes to use as well when he's playing towards long with an op. What's nice about this smoke is that you can fall back and take cover and then re-peek after, which Monasi does. It does give you a little bit of a one-way smoke. Monasi throws a deep mid smoke from spawn at the start of the round, and then Hunter, as he crosses the boiler from mid, throws a nade mid while strafing. He aims at this part of the shadow on the wall while he does so. The nade does really good damage onto Fuzi, who didn't have armor this round. Tag has a lineup for sight flashes from apartments when it is smoked off. He will position himself into this wall, aims below this dot, then without moving his mouse goes to the end of the hall, which I'll show you where the position is after this clip, then runs one step forward and left click throw. The flashes will blind Monasi holding from Moto this round. NIP also have an execute using these flashes where they nade stack pit, which I covered in my Discord. Alright, for the position, you want to get stuck into this wall here after you do your lineup, which you're gonna aim below this mark here without moving your mouse, strafe all the way down, get stuck into this wall, runs one step forward, and then left click throw. Blame F contacts B, and Glaive is going to flash CT for him to peek. Glaive will position with his gray paint on the wall, aims at this part of the wood, then jump throw. The flash will blind the 2 K23 players holding from CT, assisting the kills for Blame F. The long wrap smoke is often thrown in front of the barrels mid. JT has a way to throw it from behind. He aims at this plant vase, then jump throw. The new box defensive smoke is thrown to give space for the new box player to get to dark if need be, but here Zetko uses it as bait in a way that leaves a gap for him to try to get one shot in before taking cover. He's gonna 1D Stadodo and then plays behind the smoke as his teammates rotate in to help. From Stadodo's POV, he sees the smoke as he enters in, and right away he is thinking that there's a player backside, but won't realize there's a gap until he fully advances more and then gets killed. Zakar throws a variation of the deep mid smoke. He gets in front of the bench, aims as shown, then jump throw. This variation has a gap towards second mid to where he can use the cover of the smoke mid to peek the cross. However, he is susceptible to getting spammed. Unfortunately, in this round, he won't spot anyone and then falls back. From T mid, it looks like the standard deep mid smoke, and you can't tell if there's a gap to the right. G2 have a one-way molly ramp for Monasi to peek behind. First Monasi mollies ramp, then Jack smokes the corner of the molly so it doesn't fully extinguish the molly, but the sound makes it seem like it does. Monasi will then peek behind the molly with his op, killing Tag. From Tag's POV, he can't spot Monasi and gets killed. These nades can also bait players to peek thinking ramp is smoked off, even though Monasi is still behind the molly peeking ramp. Tag throwing the boomage ticket one-way smoke I showed off in my previous trick videos. He crouches, aims at the corner, then underhand throw. Afterwards, he gets on top of ticket where he has a one-way smoke to work with, and he will kill the 2 G2 ramp players. Astralos are executing A-site Mirage and they smoke CT off. Zifnix will molly ticket, and this allows Config to jump on top of ticket to see over the smoke, and he catches 2 players off guard and he kills them. You saw the molly pushes back to CT playing behind ticket, and had that molly not been thrown and Config tries the same play, he most likely gets killed. Blame F makes a great play after coming out apartments and killing Neil in short. He's gonna get to default and he fake plants, having not cleared backside yet. This draws Fame to peek from empty and Blame F is holding him and kills him, and him and Lucky will go on to win this 2v5 clutch. Tizian mollies window on T-pistol as well as smoking off jungle. He will aim above this thing sticking out the roof, runs forward, and then left click throw. Afterwards, he comes out, he smokes jungle by staying at the end of the rail, aims middle of the sun, then left click throw. Be careful with the smoke as Tizian here messes it up due to rushing it and it leaves a gap. Before entering out apartments, Tizian throws a flash off the van and it takes a weird bounce into the boost box. I don't think this was intended and I think he meant for the flash to land sight. I'm not going to show you how to do so because I couldn't get it consistently, but it's a cool concept to throw a flash off the van. Forrester has this awesome off angle where he uses these boxes that are commonly used to hold apartments, except he is going to use it to peek towards the archers on short, which I didn't know was possible. The angle catches Shiro by surprise and he kills him. In one of my older trick videos, I showed VSM using this angle on top of van to peek window. It's hardly used, but here Surreal uses it and he spots and kills Deco. When retaking B site as a CT, this position is not one that you would pre-aim or clear. Nerds has a cheeky market one-way smoke. After plants, he gets in front of market window, aims below this box, then right click throw. Afterwards, he jumps onto the shelf and kills Deco rotating in from window. The CTs rotating in will think nothing of it except that the market window is smoked off, but little did they know that someone's holding from the top of the shelf. Favin underhands a defensive mid-site smoke more towards to the right. He attempts to get on top of the boxes to use it as a one-way smoke towards balcony, but has trouble doing so and gives it up. The smoke deters K23 from pushing through to backside, which gives him time, and the smoke also allows him space to work with, and he ends the round with a nice 3k. Had Favin got on top of the boxes, this smoke acts as a one-way for him to see towards the balcony and then the apartment window over here. Here's a tip. The default box on A site you can wallbang through the middle, which happens here with Alien killing Inters. It works with a rifle as well, so think about spamming the middle next time you play, you might get a kill off of it. Another tip is that you can molly window at the start of the round on CT side to stop the T's window smoke from landing correctly. Even if you have a player that's going to be jumping out of window, that player won't take much team damage. Deco is able to find the timing to sneak the molly past his teammate without glowing, having to block the molly, and the molly messes up the smoke, giving Deco a one-way inside window. Tabson on ramp has a set molly for when the T's execute from short. The molly lands perfectly to delay the T's from advancing onto site, and it won't get extinguished by the smokes. Tabson stands behind the ramp box, aims below this wire, walks one step forward and left click throw. He throws a molly after the AXQ smokes are thrown by K23, and as you can see, it delays the advancement. I've shown Inters playing inside this fence area on B site Dust 2 with the silencer off so the gun doesn't stick out. This is another reminder that if you have a M4A1S with the silencer on and you're playing fence, your gun sticks out if you're not looking to the wall. Tabson throws the short setup brick smoke from Xbox. He positions with the rope, aims as shown, then left click throw. This is a forgiving smoke and the lineup doesn't have to be exact. Note, this smoke won't leave a gap to give you a one-way. Big Clan take long A and Axel plays behind single crouch in the middle of the box. He is going to throw the defensive A side smoke that Hobbit likes to throw from barrels except from behind single. All he has to do is turn around, aim at the second patch of grass, then underhand throw. He's going to throw the smoke after Big Clan throw their cross smokes, and he plays anti-flash because T's will usually flash above the roof prior to peeking sight, and he waits for Shiro to flash from short for him to peek ramp. Axel will swing after the flash and kills Favin ramp. Here's the flash Shiro throws that will go behind Axel, however it's not going to blind Favin as he was looking away from his own flash. At the start of the round, Shiro crosses doors and then throws a smoke off Xbox. Nafty and Shiro will push doors and Nafty boosts Shiro near the door. Shiro allows Nafty to stand up and that's when Shiro is able to spot and kill Searson running down mid. This smoke is used as a one-way smoke. If you're CT spawn and you want to flash for your teammate on the opposite side of CT mid to peek mid doors, Lackey has a lineup to do so. He positions himself on the left wall and spawn, aims at this mark on the frame, then left click throw. This flash is forgiving and it sets up Nickelback to get a kill into Tabson. Here's a bait and switch setup from Entropic with Alien spamming mid doors with his scout while Lackey is behind door. Big Clan will come through a door and their attention is on Alien, which sets up Lackey for one kill and Alien getting the other. You could run this setup without Alien spamming doors, having your Opera posted mid, and having another CT behind the door. Alien throws a mid flash for Lackey to push doors to kill anyone close. He's gonna aim as shown, then left click throw. Alien throws a flash couple of seconds after the Gambit players lower were spotted from Nickel back short to allow them to walk up and advance closer to mid doors, as the lower player often throws mid nades on default. The flash will blind Nafny, assisting the kill for Lackey. You usually see the flash go above the wall, but this flash here is more intended for anyone close behind doors. If you are ever facing a BXQ from tunnels and you're playing up close, one play you can make is getting inside the T's tunnel lurk smoke and then popping out after you recover from the flashes, which Tizian does here, as Entropic are focused on Keto's site, leaving Tizian to kill two players from behind. Lackey is going to get run boosted short after the flash, and he follows up with a clean headshot onto Keto ramp. Here's a flash Forrester throws, is no particular lineup, just over the wall towards site. Keto gets flashed for half a second, then tries to change his angle, and that's when Lackey had already crossed over and kills him. The timing was well done here with the flash and run boost. Gambit are retaking B site, and Shiro throws this retake flash where he is positioned outside of the spawn. He will aim at the window, then run throw. His two teammates go through the window afterwards, and the flash sets up the successful retake. Nerds is going to throw a one-way smoke cat from short to peak lower tunnels. He stands behind the wall, aims at the ledge, then left click throw. Glowing happens to jump up from Xbox and Nerds gets a kill, but here's what you would see had you thrown the smoke. You can see lower tunnels, and the T's lower would not expect a one-way smoke and would think nothing of it that short is smoked off. It has come to my attention that when watching demos, there are pros that are still throwing the old Vanguard smoke that takes longer to bloom. Here's a faster one. You stand near this wall, aim at the brown part of this window, then left click throw. Yabby smokes long A doors as he is running to long. He's going to align himself towards the left side, and right before he hits the dentist sign, he looks for the sun, aims in the middle of it, then run and jump throw. This smoke is pretty forgiving. If you want to be extra sweaty and make someone mad, play this position where Hooksy is playing inside spawn. Copenhagen Flames take long, Hooksy is spawned near this wall, holds the flank, he kills Jerry. I'd be so mad if I was killed from this position. LXB makes a great play here with this movement. After going up heaven, he is going to do the fast silent drop. LXB uses a turnbind to make this look impressive and smooth. You don't need the turnbind for this, but it looks a lot cleaner using one. Big Clan making their way down secret, and Tizian boosts Searson to peek control. This off-angle peek also allows Searson to see down the stairs, where he flicks onto Alex. Alex had no chance against this peek. Lucky has ramp flashes similar to the T flashes. These flashes are used when ramp is smoked off. He crouches alongside this door, aims to the left of this mark, then without moving his mouse, gets in the trophy, in front of the chairs, crouches, then jump throw. The second flash, he crouches and walks one step forward, which as you can see goes deeper, which will blind anyone J-Hall. Mezzy flashes door for Brolin at the start of the round to push and peek. He gets into this wall, aims at the corner of Tetris. While standing, left and right click jump throw. Brolin pushes through the T's door lurk smoke and kills Blame F back lobby. Unfortunately, this flash doesn't blind Blame F. Smooyo is going to open the door and then throw a molly off the silo lower, which bounces onto the back platform. Not really sure how helpful this is because you do expose yourself doing so. When you're doing the molly secret smokes, most often one player is throwing the molly and then two are smoking, but here Tapson throws the molly as well as throwing the smoke. He goes to the end of the shadow, aims above the light, then left click throw. Right after, he throws a smoke where he aims higher, then left click throw. Entropic have a nice way of securing a pick lobby. It consists of two main utility. First off, Lackey has a trophy molly lineup. After making sure no ramp rush is happening, he gets in front of the container, aims as shown. Then without moving his mouse, moves to this wall before the outlet, then left click throw. The molly pushes back Lucky to lobby, and this leads to Krad's lobby flash that I'm going to show next here. Krad stands in front of the second vent, using his index finger, aims with a black mark on the floor, then runs one step forward and left click throw. The flash will bounce off the wall and land inside lobby, and it blinds Lucky, assisting the kill for Forrester who peeks from hut. Here's Lucky's POV. He starts off in trophy and he's going to get mollied out of trophy, and then when he goes back to lobby he gets flashed and then get killed by Forrester through hut. Dafu's gonna flash lobby through doorway. He's going to go behind second vent, aims as shown at these marks here, then moves forward in front of the vent without moving his mouse. Then he will run one step forward and left click throw. Fashar smokes lockers near back mini. He's gonna stand below silo and then using the tip of his smoke, puts it onto this white mark here, then jump throw. Searson gets boosted door to peek over the vent to peek back garage where he spots Nickelback and he does 98 damage to him. This spot is commonly held by CTs and this boost is so creative to check if any CTs are playing back here. Nico smokes main from top roof. He's gonna go to the left wall, crouches behind the pipe, aims here, then stands up and moves backwards without moving his mouse until he hits the wall behind him, crouches again, then left click throw. Make sure you break the windows beforehand. Hunter throws a sight smoke from Decon that allows you to entry out without getting spotted from multiple positions lower. Nico's gonna entry out into sight and he has a one-way smoke behind the silo. He isn't gonna get any kills from it, however, this smoke is very hard to spot towards ramp. If you're ever rapping to heaven, crouch under this wall as you won't be seen from anyone above you to the right. Junior's not aware of this, that Hunter and Jax crept past him, however he's gonna get killed by the other player. Nico underhands a smoke to his right playing behind CT red. Afterwards he gets on top of the rail, then he has a one-way smoke to work with, which he's gonna get a kill onto JT. He is aware that someone could have pushed him to his left, which Nico backs up and kills Fang. Let's take a look at JT's POV from this round. He is unable to spot Nico and gets killed. Here's how to throw the heaven retake smoke without having to go towards the bucket. Get behind this wall, aim at the second dot from the right, then underhand throw. This smoke will give you cover from multiple positions upper as you're retaking from heaven. Searson makes a great play to get the entry pick in this round with an AWP on CT's side. He has a ramp spawn and he rushes ramp, mauling off the wall and peeking behind the molly, getting the kill into Junior. We're gonna see from Junior's POV that he wasn't expecting Searson to be there. Fang sees Big Clan's T-Red molly and instantly smokes it out himself to the right, where it's going to leave a gap as Big Clan wanted to do the secret molly smokes. However, Fang's smoke messes it up, and now there's a gap for him to spot the cross. However, he's only able to do good damage onto one player. Another way to mess up the secret molly smokes is taking a gamble and smoking T-Red off the start, which Tapson does here. The NIP molly smoke as a result doesn't have a place to land, so it goes farther, leaving a gap, which Tapson's going to be able to get a kill onto Rez. Fuzi has a mini lineup from lobby. He gets stuck into the pipes, aims at this hat, then moves over towards the door, runs one step forward and left click throw. However, Fuzi took too many steps, which the smoke bounces off the wall too much and leaves a gap. Here's me throwing the same smoke. He gets stuck into the wall in the pipes, aims at the right hat, move over towards the door, then just run one step forward and left click throw. Lands perfectly. Neelan's gonna smoke monster near bathrooms. He stands in front of this wall in front of the trash can, aims at the flower here on the wall, then jump throw. The landing of the smoke makes it look like there's gonna be a gap to the right, however there isn't. Tapson's gonna smoke monster from behind dice. He's gonna crouch onto this part of the orange paint and shadow, while crouched still, aims at this window, then jump throw. Tizen is going to throw a deep top banana lurk smoke. He aligns himself with this line and then accidentally drops his smoke. After picking it back up, he will aim at this mark on the wall here, then run throw. This smoke lands on the stairs and gives more space for Big Clan to advance compared to your standard lurk smoke. If you want to see how Big Clan uses this smoke, I break it down in my Discord. Tapson shows another way to throw the deep top banana smoke except from outside of T stairs. He stands in front of the pillar, aims at this part of the plant, then jump throw. Searson gets boosted far back so he doesn't get spotted, and then him and Tabson will move together so he can peek side and bank to see if he can spot anyone jump spotting. He doesn't spot anyone and then smokes left side smoke. He positions with a pole, aims here, then jump throw. Big Clan will use this smoke to cross the site without having to worry about anyone in bathrooms. Smooya playing behind Dice will throw the one-way smoke B by getting in the middle of Dice, aims as shown, then underhand throw. Smooya will then get in top of Dice and unfortunately for him doesn't get any kills and dies. Oftentimes you see CTs throwing the smoke this way when they're retaking A site and smoking the bomb this way. Think about using this smoke to retake and having someone stand on top of Dice to use this as a one-way. Elian gets boosted Fountain and he jumps while boosted and is able to spot Shiro holding from boost. Then he tries to wallbang him, however misses. You are able to shoot through this top wall here. Eternal Fire are running their default and Zentaris gets on top of the slide in Playground, then Xcloud is below him. Zentaris will get on top of his head and he's able to see over the wall towards Party where he spots IM and kills him. Nealon at long A is going to smoke jump up and flash top bathrooms for his teammates to entry from Banana. He positions with this wall. For the jump up smoke, aims at the corner of this mark, then jump throw. And as for the flash, he aims at the gap between the leaves, runs one step forward and left click throw. The flash is going to blind two of the Astralis players, assisting kills for exit power and fame. Astralis were using this boost multiple times on B site against their match versus K23. They blew up the door at the start, and this boost is an off angle to catch any T's advancing up connector, which Blame F will kill the con player. It's not a common angle that T's are clearing when advancing con. K23 are going to double nade short pipe at the start of the round and they almost kill Zifnix. Let's take a look at the lineups. Fame is going to throw the running short pipe molly, then backs up in the corner and then aims above this line and jump throw after he hears the T smoke to put out the molly. After smoking Monster, Nealon makes his way down, stands next to this wall, and then jump throw as he hears the smoke as well. Alex with a nifty jump spot off the bench to look above divider to see if anyone's inside bathrooms. Alex doesn't spot anybody inside bathrooms and proceeds to throw a lurk smoke. Keto with the easy monster smoke from above pit, he positions middle of this wall, using the tip of his smoke, aims as shown, then left click throw. If you're playing Dice and you want to support your teammates by flashing, then you're going to throw the flash above this chimney above this roof here. Axel underhands a smoke near the mid bench and then he will get onto the back rail towards back party and use it as a one-way smoke for Fountain. If T's go playground here like Alien and they cross, they can clearly spot Axel compared to if someone crossed from Fountain. It's not that much of an OP of a one-way smoke because you can spot Axel's head. This pillar is often used by the CT holding wood wall to throw a self pop flash for monster, but Tizian here shows that you can use it to smoke short, aiming at the top left of the shoulder of the monster, and then as well as flashing off pillar for monster. Keto shows us a nice off angle inside connector. He gets close to this wall behind the rail and he gets to see the T's gun as they come up, and then gets an early jump onto this player and follows up with another kill. Big Clan in a post plant B site. Tizian is pushed up Graffiti left in a 1v2 clutch, has a molly. He's gonna throw a game round winning molly here. He knows a lineup to molly default from this back position Graffiti, where he aims here, then jump throw. The molly stops Nealon from defusing and KT3 is gonna chase down Tizian and they kill him, however they don't have a kit, which the molly wins them the round. It's insane that Tizian knows a molly from this position. Glaive with a monster entry flash for his teammates. He's going to stand next to the lines on this wall, aims at the bridge here, then left click throw. The flash lands above wood wall blinding Forrester, however the flash won't blind Lackey as he's holding close monster and plays anti-flash as well. Had he been back further from monster, then he gets flashed. The 4-player fast boost is often done with an op. On rare occasions I've seen a scout be used, but never have I seen a rifle boosted, which Entropic do here with Alien on top, getting a kill into config with an AK-47. Dafu throws 2 smokes from dumpster. The first smoke is your standard monster smoke, but the second smoke he is going to smoke short off. To do so while standing, he aims at this circle, then jump throw. Most of the time the T's are going to molly short off at the start of the round. This smoke is designated to put out the molly, so if your teammates wanted to push into water without them having to throw it themselves, this is what it's for. You could also use this smoke lineup mid-round if you want to smoke short off from A, as well as a retake smoke. There's so many ways to smoke off short pipe at the start of the round to put out the CT's molly. Mance will throw one that I haven't seen yet, so first he mollies short, then gets alongside this wall, aimed at the bottom of the planks, then jump throw. He's gonna follow it up with water flashes, selling the presence. Fours will execute B on their T-pistol. They plan on going out monster only, so Jerry's going to smoke short off from outside monster, where he positions with this line on the wall, crouch, aims as shown, then jump throw. Sometimes T's jump inside monster pipe to throw the CTs off as it does the little hop step, while Shelfie does the same move except in short pipe, which throws off his angle for anyone holding the con boost, which he hits the headshot onto Roy. From Roy's POV, we do see the jump did throw off his crosshair. In my previous trick video, I showed the running truck molly and mentioned the jump up molly, which Nori does here, aiming at the left flower. Tizian, rotating in from B, smokes Divider from below jump up, stand next to the trash cans, using the pin of his smoke, aims as shown, then left click throw. Plopsy's gonna Molotov short from outside monster towards the left wall here. He crouches, aims at the track, then jump throw while remain crouched still. NIP uses this molly on their T-pistol as all 5 players come out monster. Tizian with the B nade set from outside monster and T-pistol. He's gonna smoke heaven, molly CT, and flash sight. He will position on this cart. For the heaven smoke, he aims here, then runs one step forward and jump throw. Then he moves backwards until he gets stopped by the washer. For the CT molly, he aims as shown, then jump throw. And then lastly for the sight flash, he was going to throw the god flash, however cancels it. Instead, he's going to throw this other flash here where he gets on top of the carton, crouches, aims as shown, then jump throw. Searson is going to smoke front bathroom from inside playground in this back corner, aims at this part of the flower, then jump throw. He follows it up with mid flashes for his teammates to swing party. He aims here, walks one step forward, and jump throw. If you're playing window and you have a teammate playing backside on B and the enemy is executing or coming upstairs, this is a flash you want to throw. It's a super easy lineup. Just aim at the top right of the silo, then left click throw. We aren't going to see it in play here, but here's what the flash looks like if you're running up the stairs. JT has a ramp flash that he could peek with that won't blind him. He's on the platform near crane, aims here at yellow, then left click throw. The flash will land in front of the sandbags towards T ramp, and the sandbags will block the flash as he's peeking from platform. Complexity are executing the B site and they miss the site molly, and Inters will underhand the smoke to the right, then gets on top of default where he has a one-way smoke. He gets 2 kills before being traded. Well played by Inters. JT throws the top stairs one-way smoke at B. I haven't seen it thrown this way. He's gonna stand the plank to the right, aims as shown, then underhand throw. The way I've seen it thrown is from the left side of the planks. Wolfie throws a retake flashes from hell. He stands in the back left corner, aims as shown, then left click throw. The flash will blind both entropic players, leading to easy kills for his teammates. Woxic from hell corner throws a sight molly that has a wide spread. He aims to the left of this black dot, then left and right click jump throw. The molly is going to spread to default and kills 0 planting. Era throws a ramp sandbag one-way smoke from front Tetris in sight. He's going to aim at the circle, then jump throw. Glowing has a mid nade set that consists of a mid smoke, window molly, and mid flash. For the smoke, he gets next to the box, aims here, then runs 2 steps forward and left click throw. For the window molly, he gets into the corner, aims at the beam, then left click throw. For the mid flash, he moves to the opposite corner and aims above this wall as shown, runs 1 step forward and left click throw. Rusty's going to throw a B-site molly to deny the bomb plant, staying in front of the barrel, aims above the shadow, then jump throw. IM has a safe rifle from the previous round, and him and his teammates attempt to do the 3-player boost mid to peek through the window. However, it doesn't go as planned, as xCloud spots IM from the first jump and kills him. I showed in my previous trick video Alien getting run boosted to get to bottom stairs. Here Gamer Legion pulls off the same boost, except they're going to run boost Isaac across the stairs, and as he is in the air he mollies bottom stairs, which I think is pretty cool. Arky smokes front Cheetah from long. He lines up the wall in front of him with the roof and aims near the gap, crouches, then jump throw. The same smoke also works without you having to crouch. This could be a useful smoke to help your teammates in Cheetah to delay the T's cave control, however it can give the T's information that someone is long. Halzard flashes front Cheetah for his teammates to take fast control. He's going to move to the side, aims as shown, then left click throw. The flash will blind Just, who was pushed inside Cheetah. This flash doesn't go far enough to cover the cave mid doorway, so make sure you have the first player mollying it. I don't think I ever showed how to smoke short from outside B, so here's how to do so. Sadodo gets on top of this box and positions with this end, aims at the bottom of this line, while standing, jump throw. He follows it up with a sight flash, aiming at this sign, then jump throw. After Sadodo throws the short smoke in 2 flashes, he's going to pick up his teammate's smoke that was dropped for him, and he smokes Speedway from the top of the box. He does it pretty quickly and doesn't have a set position on top of the box. He aims here, then run jump throw. If you want to see the full execute, I have it uploaded on my Discord. Brokey smoking short, positioning with this mark on top of the box, aims as shown, then jump throw. Brokey can also Molotov Ninja from the top of the box with the same positioning on the mark. He aims at the tip of the mountain, then left click throw. Junior smokes short and flashes B site from outside B. He's going to get into this back corner. For the smoke, he aims at this line, then jump throw. Then for the flash, he aims top middle of this brick, runs 2 steps forward and jump throw. The flash lands above stairs and won't blind your teammates as they entry up from banana. Junior has mid flashes from Speedway. You usually see the leaf left click lineup, but this lineup here from Junior is with the jump throw. It's going to land much higher than the leaf flash, which allows this flash to cover players inside elbow. The flash sets up JT to get a kill into Hobbit. Granted, the flash doesn't last long, but it does reach that area compared to the leaf flash that wouldn't cover elbow. Gambit smoked top banana at the start of the round, and Floppy is gonna get inside the smoke. Gambit planned on popping B after the smoke fades, however Floppy has other plans and gets 2 kills. Will this be the new meta, as we know CTs love getting inside the monster smoke on Overpass? Will we start seeing 2 CTs getting inside the top banana smoke? Fashar smokes temple from window. He's gonna stand in front of these boxes, aims at this part of the tree, then jump throw. The smoke won't leave any gaps. Lackey behind Xbox gets 1 kill mid and then throws a flash to the space on the right of Xbox, however it doesn't come out the other side and is misthrown. Mans pushes up and kills him without getting flash. Honestly, I don't know if this is possible to throw a flash to the right and have it come out the opposite side of Xbox. I tried but I couldn't get it. Entropic love abusing this elbow smoke to allow them to not get mollied out of position to peek mid, which you see the smoke extinguishes the deep molly and Lackey doesn't get pushed back by the molly and gets a kill into Bird from Sky. It's such a good smoke and it can set you up to get an early pick as well as stopping any CTs trying to get to window. Taps in at the start of the round, goes Cheetah and he mollies off the wall to prevent the rush lane. Gambit players are holding behind the molly and he runs past Gambit's molly and then throws a nade through the space above this wall and it does good damage onto the Gambit players. Tabs and smokes K from long. He is standing behind this wall, aims at the top circle, then jump throw. Afterwards he mollies cave by taking a step to his right, aims at the symbol, then left click throw. Tabs and smokes long and then gets into the back wall where the X's are and then he throws these sight flashes that land inside Ninja. He crouches, aims as shown, then jump throw. The flashes won't blind his teammates entering up banana. Fashar throws a deep top banana smoke. As he is running, he aims below this plant, then left click throw. The smoke will allow Static more room to get closer to sight, and they'll execute behind the smoke. Be careful as the smoke does leave a gap to the left. I have a full breakdown of this tactic in my Discord. That's gonna be the end of the video. Make sure to subscribe, leave a comment, and like the video. All the above will support me. I greatly appreciate it. Till next time, NartOutHere. Peace.